This is a concert update from Gospel Music Today. The Diplomats Quartet Homecoming features the Lesters, the Inspirations, and more at Heritage Baptist Church in Calhoun, Georgia, June 6, 7, and 8. You can find all the details at the Gospel Music Today website.
Beyond the crystal sea, went across to the other side of Jordan, over on that golden shore, went across to the other side of Jordan, I'll live forevermore. Will be glory in the morning, where there never comes a night, went across to the other side of Jordan, where my Jesus is the light. Oh, yeah! I have so many loved ones who have made this trip, I know. As I journey here below to hear them tell of heaven and the streets all paved with gold. Went across to the other side of Jordan, hear the half that's never been told. Went across to the other side of Jordan, over on that golden shore. Went across to the other side of Jordan, I'll live forevermore. Will be glory in the morning, where there never comes a night. Went across to the other side of Jordan, where my Jesus is alive. Went across to the other side of Jordan, over on that golden shore. Went across to the other side of Jordan, I'll live forevermore. Will be glory in the morning, where there never comes a night. Went across to the other side of Jordan, went across to the other side of Jordan, went across to the other side of Jordan, where my Jesus is alive. Side of Jordan, over on that golden shore. Went across to the other side of Jordan, I'll live forevermore. Will be glory in the morning, where there never comes a night. Went across to the other side of Jordan, where my Jesus is alive. Well, went across to the other side of Jordan, over on that golden shore. Went across to the other side of Jordan, I'll live forevermore. Will be glory in the morning, where there never comes the night. Went across to the other side of Jordan, where my Jesus is alive. Went across to the other side of Jordan, went across to the other side of Jordan, went across to the other side of Jordan, where my Jesus is alive.
It's Real is the new CD by the Old Paths. And after taking a break from the road, the quartet wanted to release music that serves as a testimony of the power of faith and the work God has done in their own lives. Lord Knows is the first radio single from the CD, and I can tell you that every song on the CD is my favorite. That's It's Real by the Old Paths. Next on Gospel Music Today, we'll go to the archives and hear the Blackwoods Brothers. It is now time for the archives.
You are correct. From one of our favorite events, the Memphis Quartet Show, we have exclusive video with the Blackwoods Brothers Quartet. That's up next on Gospel Music Today.
Oh, I'd like to go back to that old country church to hear the songs of praise.
Songs of praise.
How the people would sing, it would make the rafters ring at that old country church. Shall we gather at the river, the beautiful, beautiful river? Gather with the saints at the river that flows by the throne of God. Oh, I'll never forget at that old country church how the glory of the Lord came down.
It came down.
The children would smile as we shouted down the aisle of that old country church. In
at that old country church. When it came time for prayer, everybody would be there at that old country church. Leaning,
I'm leading, yes, leading safe and secure from all alarm.
leaning,
I'm leading, yes, leading on the everlasting
arms. Now the years have gone by, and so many have died at that old country church. But there on the other shore, where they'll sing forevermore, as they did at that old country church.
Well, I'm reading,
Oh, I'm reading
my love divine,
my love divine.
glory, glory,
Christ is mine,
Christ is
Christ is mine.
All
Long to him,
I now reside.
I now reside.
I am there redeemed. Well, I'm reading,
Oh, I'm reading
my love divine,
my love divine.
glory, glory,
Christ is mine. Christ is mine. All to him
I now reside.
I now reside.
I am there redeemed.
That old country church.
I think we're out of time for this week's edition of Gospel Music Today.
And I told you where you can go to find out about concerts that may be in your area over the next couple of months. Go out, check them out, and support our artists.
Good advice.
And we'll see you next week on Gospel Music Today.
This is Gospel Music Today. Now, here are the hosts of Gospel Music Today, Ken and Jean Grady. This is Gospel Music Today. Now, here are the hosts of Gospel Music Today, Ken and Jean Grady.
We are very glad you could be with us this week on Gospel Music Today. We have Southern Gospel News coming up, some concert updates, and Jean has a featured group.
It's the Gospel Messengers.
I'll be talking to Darren Abear and Donnie Williamson from the Williamsons on today's program, and you've been listening to some new music.
A couple of new CDs, one by Mercy Rain and the other by Sherry Ann.
And you've been reading?
I've been out reading at sgnscoops.com.
We went to the Memphis Quartet show, and we heard Gold City Quartet sing. We will have exclusive concert video on today's program.
And are we going back to Oklahoma for the archive?
We are. From a little while ago, we heard Greater Vision at the Assembly in Broken Arrow, and we will have exclusive video on today's program.
Let's go.
You are watching Gospel Music Today. The news is next.
This week, it's time to catch up on some new CD releases. The group that started many years ago as the Hayes family with Howard and Lucy Hayes and their children is now the Mylan Hayes family. They have a new CD entitled Enjoy the Journey. Gold City has released Hope for the Journey. That's their first mainline project since 2011. The CD was produced by Michael Sykes, Daniel Riley, and Ken Harding for New Haven Records. The Guardians have added Pat Barker as their bass singer, and they have officially become a quartet with the release of Ready for Revival. The CD was produced by Wayne.
You're listening to Howcee Production Gospel, Blog Talk Radio, www.blogtalkradio.com. Howcee Production Gospel. We are your internet radio. Good evening, good morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are, God is right there with you. The reason why we open our broadcast with that so many times, and you hear it so many times, is that we have over 103,000 listeners worldwide collectively over the past several years. We celebrated 8 years as a premium host here on Howcee Production Gospel Blog Talk Radio. And we play all styles of music, and we thank all of our listeners, wherever you are in the world, and whatever time you're listening, for following us. We want to be able to reach 500,000 listeners by the end of this year. And by 2020, we want to be up to 1 million listeners worldwide. We hope that is in God's plan, and that's God's will, and that's what we will be working for in faith. With that being said, I want to introduce you to a radio broadcast that I heard several days ago, and it's called Gospel Music Today, and you can find them on the internet at www.gospelmusictoday.com. And we asked them to allow us to add their weekly program to our rotation of gospel artists, and where we play all genres of music, everything. We play it all. We have great conversations and all of that stuff that, I wouldn't say stuff, all of the media sources out there. But we, as an internet radio from down in Beatrice, Alabama, we are located at 230